it's beautiful when you look back and like, damn, like even now, like just looking at business that we didn't grown, like it's like when it first started, you like, man, damn, I'm in the right lane, like what's going on? But then like after a while, you tie yourself into it, you look back and be like, damn, okay, it's only been 2 3 years. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Like this didn't grow. Like I didn't learn this. I done met this person. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like
Yep.
that's the main thing. It's just like enjoying and loving the process. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
just stayed with that.
Man, that is so beautiful. Listen, we gonna switch a little gears, bro. And I wanna know we're gonna talk about this. Lando, so what's your type of woman? What type of woman do you like?
Man, I just like I believe like I say my type of woman is just kind of similar to how I am. Like I just
Okay.
like a woman to grind with me. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like you got the man that they feel like, oh, I can handle all this and that. Well, a lot of the inspiration for me, speaking as a male, a lot of inspiration comes from a woman to me and my agenda. Cause like if I have a woman that believe in what I got going on, I'm believing in myself. A team can't be the team. You know what I'm saying? Like end of the day, like I just feel like my type of woman is somebody that's gonna, you know, help out my situation.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be here like just being here. You know, end of the day, like help me grow and I can help you. You know what I'm saying? At
Okay.
the end of the day, it's like someone that you could turn to and be like, yo, like, we grind this out together.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't no facade. Like we ain't for the Instagram loving and all that. This is real, like deep.
Mm-hmm.
Like this go I gotta have a woman that's been in the trenches with me. I can't be like that's why I was like, I don't believe in that, oh, get successful, find love shit. Like, nah. Cause at the end of the day, you don't know what I went through. You know what I'm saying? You just reaping the benefits.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta find like, you know what I'm saying? I need somebody that's gonna be tit for tat.
Okay.
Like if I ain't all the way there, you come in, you adding on. Like Casey, when I blow up, you gonna get a piece of the pie. Cause even,
Okay.
at the end of the day, like you been there. You done seen the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like you done seen everything I done went through. So it's
Okay.
like, and you been there. Like a lot of these women, I feel like nowadays they just want to reap the benefits. Like, nah, don't try to come now because I'm on. At the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, like you wasn't there. You probably passed me up back in the day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, you're looking at me in a total different eye now. Like, cause
I
okay,
got okay. I have a question. I don't mean to cut you off. So, what makes you? So, you have a casual relationship with a woman, right? And then you have your really intimate relationship. So, I want to know what's the difference. What does that woman have to bring to the table to get out of the casual into the more intimate relationships with you?
just really, man, just one thing I say is just authenticity. Like, end of the
Okay.
day, like I like realists. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I feel like sometimes it comes to a point where a woman just tell you what you want to hear. Like
Okay.
I like women that's gonna be straightforward like that
Okay.
ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You could do better than that. You know what I'm saying? We could do better than that. You could do this, do that. Like I like women that's gonna give me ideas. Like
Okay.
don't just sit on your hands. Cause then at the end of the day, I don't want to see a hand like this. Like
I
that's the
heard
main
that.
thing. Like I just like women to be straightforward. Honest, open. Transparent. Like end of the day, like let me know when I'm wrong. Let me know what I can work on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's only gonna help me grow as
Mhm.
a man. Like, cause at the end of the day, like I see, it's kind of like I tell people all the time. Like at the end of the day, my mom was my first love.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So she grinding out. So she grinded out every time. So for me to look at a woman that's just chilling, like I can't do that.
Mm.
It's like in the day, my mom was up 4 in the morning. Like she was grinding. So it's like that's what I value. That when I see a woman like that, that's the one that's appealing to me. Like
Mhm.
okay, then she got her stuff together. She not probably not all the way there, but yeah, I know I can add value to her. I know she can add value to me. So let's rock out.
Mhm.
But
So, what would make you wife a woman? What would make you wife her?
man, that's a man, that's a tough. That's like I say, man, like it's just that feeling of just the love. I just feel like love has to be there, and not only that, it's
Mm.
just like I don't want to just say it. I gotta feel it through my body.
Okay.
I gotta damn near feel weak without you. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't.
Ah.
It's like I know that sounds crazy, but shit. At the end of the day, I want to be able to like if my woman not around, not be able to function. Like
Oh
that's type of
wow.
vibe. That it go deeper than this is a regular. Cause
Mm.
anything like physical attraction always gonna be there. There's so many women out here that you can be physically attracted to. But at the end of the day, it's like them women don't. If you don't speak to my heart, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't speak to the soul, like it's a waste of time. Like,
Okay.
at the end of the day, like it's gonna be a fun thing.
Okay.
You know.
So so how do you treat your woman? This is what I want to know. Like how do you treat her?
Man, I try my like I ain't gonna say try. I do this like I just treat him with pure love. Like everything I do is genuine. You know what I'm saying? It might not be like a lot of people feel like it gotta be materialistic. Like I'm the type to do things that's not materialistic. You know, I help you out with every situation you need. Like I stimulate your mind before I stimulate anything else. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So it's like
Talk about
a
it.
thing where it's like you gonna appreciate the certain value that I add because it's not you gonna get the diamonds and pearls and all that, but at the end of the day it's like what can you add as a man that stimulates her mind and make her wanna really mess with you, really vibe with you. So I feel like main key thing is just with women I just communication is like very very key with me. Like just speak your mind, don't hold your tongue. Like I'm not into that. Like you feel some type of way, let me know. Like end of the day, that's the only way I'm gonna be able to give you exactly what you're looking for. And, that's vice versa. So
Factuals, yeah. Oh, I want to know what are some of your non-sexual turn-ons? Non-sexual now in a
man,
woman.
I say just like let's see non-sexual because
Yeah, none. That's what I want to know.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like why like I like women that kind of just like I said, just like put you on to new things. Like that's like a real turn on to me.
Put you
Like
on.
I ain't never been here before. Let me
Okay.
invite you to this. Let me show you this. Like
Okay.
stuff like that. Like I'm into like trying to get outside of myself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like bring me outside of what I'm accustomed to.
Adventurous.
Adventurous. That's why I feel like
Spontaneous.
yes, because it's like with me, like I'm a tourist. We like goddamn we like the same stuff over and over. Like
Oh,
I'm one of
okay.
the ones that's I
Okay.
got a routine. Like if I ain't got no routine, like I'm gonna be hot. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta have something I do every day. Like it's the same thing every day. Like
Okay.
weekend 5 a.m. I'm waking up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have a workout in. I gotta do this. I gotta be on the charts. I gotta look at certain business stuff. Like that's
Yeah.
just me. So I like women that like know your routine and they find a way to kind of like break you out of that routine. But it's not even a bad thing. It's something that's still gonna help you. Like still gonna give you that mind stimulation that you need. Like a lot of times, like I'm work. So like when they come and introduce you to different things, it's like okay, cool. Like I can rock with this. I've never experienced this before.
Okay. Okay. You like when a woman puts you on. Okay. So give me some turn offs though. What turns you off completely on a
Man,
woman?
one thing that I can't like, one thing I can't vibe with is just like putting up a front, putting up a facade, like,
Okay.
and that's the main thing. Like, don't try to be somebody you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of women try to be what they see on Instagram and all that. Like, nah. Like, I need something that's solid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not an old ritual type of guy, but at the end of the day, I'm kind of like, I don't like the social media type women. Like, that's why I like,
Oh, what you mean by that, bro? You gotta clear that up.
like, I'm saying, like,
You
I
gotta
put it
clear
as
that up.
like, they basically fit in one pot. Like you can throw social media women in like some of them like in a pot. Like uh, just the random little quotes they follow. Like I do not like Justin Little Boy. I feel like he just ruins every goddamn thing. Like it's just for it's little stuff like that that I catch my eye.
So you do
Like
not
it,
like that.
like I just like I'd rather find a woman off of social media. At the end of the
Yeah,
day,
I feel,
like
but I definitely say I love a woman who has a mind of her own. I love that though. I ain't even
exactly.
gonna hold you. I wouldn't prefer a woman who's easily persuaded. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? So if she
Easy
has
influence.
a mind of her own, that is definitely a turn on for me. Definitely.
Cause I agree with that. Like ain't nothing like a strong minded woman that knows exactly what she want and it's gonna be that. Like ain't no change in that. Like this is what I want. You know what I'm saying? This is what I expect. And we can rock like that. Cause at the end of the day, we all got our own expectations.
Okay.
Like, who am I to be like, oh, I can't meet? If y'all can't meet them, then I'll leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the main thing that men suck with. A lot of times we try to like fit the facade. Like, oh, she want this, I give it to her for 2 months.
Word.
She want something out of You want something out of it. You ain't doing it genuinely. This not who you are. So that's why like I feel like a lot of relationships be rocky. Cause again, like I don't feel like nobody their true self within the 3 month span. Like it's always something you trying to make her feel like you this. But like deep down inside, you know that ain't you. So
Okay.
like how can you keep that up? You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like how can you just continue to fake this?
My guy. Dirty 30.
Oh
Dirty
yeah, man.
30. How you feeling, man?
Man,
How's
like
it feel?
it just feel good because I feel like growing through the 20s, it was more of like trying to figure out who I was. You know what I'm saying? Like you're really trying to figure like who are you? Like who is you Landis? Like who is this? You know what I'm saying? Like who you want to be. So like now I feel like I done got through that process already. I got morals. You know, I'm tied into something. I'm tied into something grounded. Like it ain't too much breaking that. Only thing he's gonna do is just I'm a steady improve and to the person, you know, to just continue to be my best version over and over. So it's like that's the
Okay.
main thing.
Okay.
Like so it's like as I turned 30, I started to understand like, bro, you got now you grind into something. It can't change. Like now it's just adding on to it, steadily just improving each and every day. So that was the main thing, just steady,
Okay.
just improving and improving and improving. So
If you could tell your 18-year-old self something right now, all of the lessons that you've, learned over these years, if you could tell yourself something 18 years old now, what would you tell him?
I would say, man, understand time. That's the main thing. Everything you want to do takes time. So at my 18-year-old self, I just let them know like, don't be in a rush. You know what I'm saying? That's where I feel like the most stress came from. Like trying to keep up with everybody else, keep up with the Jones. Like this person successful, I got to be like this. Oh, they successful at 24, I got to be successful at 24. Like, oh, they had this at 25, I got to have this at 20. It's like at the end of the day, your time is your time. You know what I'm saying? So just be grateful for the little things. At the end of the day, like you see yourself growing each and every day. That's something to be proud of. 'Cause at the end of the day, like a lot of people out here just stagnant. They got no motion at all. So like that's why I would understand. Like want to tell my 18-year-old self is like just take your time with stuff, man. Grind it out, but understand like whatever you're doing, it's gonna take time. Like, you can't be so caught up in trying to like make everything be a rush. Like I wanted, like my whole goal was like, okay, you got to do this by 25, 26. 25, 26, look up, you ain't there yet. So then that becomes something that you hang your hat on. Like, damn, why I ain't there yet? But it's like, you know, the day it's timing. Like, that's one thing I say. Like, just trust the process, love your process. You know, at the end of the day, like J. Cole say, nothing, ain't no life better than yours, man. Just take your time and just understand that, you know, it's all about timing. Like, you gonna pop. Like, what's for you is for you. Like, ain't
Right.
nobody gonna take that away from you. Because
Okay.
this is what you're here to do.
Okay,
So,
bro.
like, that's the one thing I say. Just understand timing, man, and just go with the process.
Okay, we're going to close it out on this one right here, man. I want you to think about all of your clients, all of your, past clients, recent clients. I want you to think about everybody who tuned into your message, the people that you don't even know tune into your message. Think about them people now. If you could give them a piece of code game, like what would you give them?
The main thing I say, man, just stay true to you. That's the main thing I give off to them. Just stay true to you. And like at the end of the day, just be your best version. Like don't be out here trying to compete with nobody. End of the day, like I say, what's for you is for you. End of the day, like it's nothing that nobody can do to hold that back. So like one thing I say, just stay grounded and stay true to you. Like end of the day, be who you are, and blessings gonna come, man. Don't try to fake the funk. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad used to always say, ain't no future in front. So at the end of the day, just be authentic. Be who you are unapologetically. Like some people gonna mess with you, some not. End of the day, it's like at the end of the day, if I can close my eyes and live for myself, I'm fine.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? I ain't gotta appeal to you. You know, so that's the main thing. Just be true to you and love yourself
Yeah.
wholeheartedly, like nothing else. Just that's
Yeah.
about it.
Okay. Be true to you. Love yourself, man. Stay down for the come up, bro.
Exactly.
Shit. Let them know where to find you at, man.
Man, y'all can find me at my personal Instagram is you.jones. 3 eyes, you know, because I'm a third. Then if you want to follow my business page, go ahead and go Love the Process HTX, and you'll find me there, man. Anybody looking for that work, you know
Yes,
where to
sir.
be.
Yes, sir. And you are now tuned into another Cold Game Conversation. I am your host, Jazz Avante, man. We got my guy Lando in the building, man. Much love to you.
Salute, y'all.
Yes,
Appreciate you for
sir.
having me, man.
For sure, already, man. Hey, that's hard.
Man,
That's hard. That's hard. That's hard.